Get on the road already.
Ron, I know you don't like to focus on it, but I was kind of wanting to pick your brain on as far as how, your playoff performances have been pretty well. What's going into that, do you think?
This is a game, man.
Yeah.
So I don't really look at playoff performance. It just matters if we win or lose. That's the only thing that matters.
Right.
So we just got to make sure we keep executing, doing what coach asks.
Yeah. Well, he was talking about how you're filling in the gaps and all that, just kind of like stepping in for what the team needs. What's been your approach with that?
I don't really have a thought. I don't really understand what he's talking about.
Well, the way he was explaining, like filling the gaps is like if there's the rest of the team's lacking something, like you're filling it in for them, like whether it's producing something on offense, getting a rebound, that type of thing. Just like picking up where others need it. This is the best way to explain it.
I haven't thought of it like that.
Yeah.
I just go out there and try to see what we got to do as a team. That's all. That's the only thing that's on my mind.
Yeah.
See what we can do as a team, and if we give an effort and executing and sticking to the plan.
Right.
Yeah.
What's you were talking earlier about your conditioning program changed a little bit. What's different about that?
Last year. Let's see. Last year, I don't know if it changed. I know I'm getting older, so I try to conserve energy in the summer.
Right.
You want to come in shape. Obviously, you want to come in training camp. You want to come in shape. But the season, you'll get in shape. You play hard every game, you'll get in shape. So the game will take care of itself. The game will take care of your condition if you play hard.
You're saying after the All-Star break,
yeah,
I guess the routine changed.
I can't remember. After the All-Star break, I can't really remember. Yeah.
So it's been the same routine that you had.
I don't really. I never really. I just go day by day, man.
Right.
My days always move on. So, if I write it down, I remember it. But other than that,
you don't write it down.
I don't write it down.
Right. But I guess I'm trying to get a sense of what your preparation is.
It's the same as it's always been.
Right.
That never changed.
But I don't know what it is to begin with. That's why I'm trying.
What's the preparation?
Yeah.
For a game?
Yeah. Like, what's your routine?
Well, we got a back-to-back. You want to get, obviously you're gonna rest a little bit. If you have a day in between games, you still got to recover from the other day. If you got 2 days in between games, and then you got to recover that first day off, and then you get a chance to work out a little bit and stay tuned. Some days you might even take 2 days off, but so it just depends. Because sometimes in the playoffs we have 3 days off, maybe.
Right.
I think sometimes they might give you 3 days off sometimes. So it just depends, on the game. All-Star break, you get a chance to recover, and then you get a chance to, fine tune and become stronger. But during the season, it's all about just maintaining what you have. You don't really have that much room to, improve physically that much.
Right.
But when you get a window opportunity to improve, you try to take advantage of it.
It seems like the way you're explaining it's like a lot of just like strategic pacing in terms of like no one. When did that start for you personally?
Probably like a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Because when I was younger, I used to work out too much, and it affected my game. I never had energy in the game. So in the playoffs last year, I was working out a lot, but then I stopped, and I just saved my energy for the game, and then it helped out. And then I had big games, and I had big shooting games, and I wasn't even working on my shot. I was resting.
Right.
So now I kind of learned how to rest and stay in shape.
Right.
So but I just started doing that this year.
Was there a point?
A couple of years ago.
You're kind of talking about like less is more a little bit in terms of not overtraining.
Yeah, sometimes.
Is there a point where you pulled back at this point of the season as well, or was it pretty much the same?
No, keep it the same. Keep it the same. You don't want to. Just because the playoffs is here, you're still living the same exact day.
Right.
They just put a title on the day, or a title on the event, or whatever it is.
Right.
Train the same way.
So when you're talking about how there's such thing as overtraining, like what was too much of overtraining, like specifically as far as?
Just like overshooting.
Overshooting.
You gotta give your body enough time to recover. Everybody's different.
Yeah.
Everybody's different, so you gotta know how long it takes for you to recover.
Right.
Things like that.
So how many less shots are you taking now?
Oh man, I used to be in the gym a lot, but I mean I try to. Can't do it now. Can't be over here shooting, wasting your legs because you gotta. That might cost you a rebound.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's how I learned. I learned that rebounding is just as important as shooting. So I don't really care about scoring too much.
Do you believe in developing a rhythm, or is it every game? It doesn't matter what you did in the last game.
Nah, yeah, last game don't matter. Last game don't matter, and last shot don't matter. Not in the playoffs. You don't got time to worry about what happened yesterday or what happened before. Not in these playoffs. You gotta worry about what you can do to move forward.
Right.
You know, that's all you can do. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward.
You always talk about just trying to not skip steps, give it your all, and all that. Was that
How what?
We've always talked about just the amount of work you put in and taking it seriously, but just the whole concept of kind of dialing it back. Is that something initially that was, I guess, something a little difficult to grasp at first? Because I mean, you don't want to feel like you're cutting corners, but you're talking about
I don't think you can.
less.
Yeah, I think. I mean, it's a balance.
Right.
You know, if anything's a balance, it's a balance between how much work you're doing and how much energy you got to actually slide your feet and play some defense.
Right.
Guys, last question.
Do you feel like whether you were before or not, it's become sort of a big moment player? When you go back to Game 7, stuff you done, last night.
I mean, that's stuff that happened before. I mean, I had big games before. It's not just because it's the playoff game don't make it no different. The same shot you shoot in the playoff game, the same shot you shoot in the park.
No, it matters.
It doesn't matter more. It doesn't, because when I was a kid, it mattered a lot that I make it. It's the same exact thing. When nobody was watching me when I was a kid practicing, and it mattered a lot because I was poor. And there was no different. It's the same exact thing, same exact possession. But everything around it, the business, and the games and the team and the organization, that makes it, what media and fans call it a big shot. But it's not really a big shot. It's not. It's just possession. That's all it is.